The crime situation in the country has been escalating over a number of years. The last 3 State of the Nation addresses have spoken about crime. Here are the harsh realities about crime. He talks about 5,000 police officers coming in. The vacancy rate of detectives is 120,000. The president speaks about the fact that he's been wanting to send the army. The army is not useful in terms of crime prevention mechanisms. Whilst we are engaged in a war, we have to be intentional. The fundamental issue is about devolving policing so that provinces and cities are able to aggregate that with their own forces. And then ultimately, the criminal justice system is one that is equally failing in the sense that your conviction rate for murder is 1 in 5. So whether the police arrest someone, they've got an 80% chance of getting away with it. Let's fix the courts. Let's make sure those who commit the crime end up behind bars. And then we can then prioritize the top, I would argue, prioritize the top 500 criminals in the country and lock them up. Lastly, the other crime that's taking place, which is coming out of Madlanga, is that no politicians were held accountable today. Everyone else must feel the full might of the law, except the politicians, because those are protected by the president. To increase the number of force is an important thing, but I want to remind South Africans, the army are not trained. They are trained to kill. They are not trained to police. This is a matter, of course, we can increase presence, but here's what I'd suggest to the president. Why don't we devolve decentralized policing, take metro police, increase their scope of work, and then bring them on board? The army is battling today under financial resources. So I'm not certain where the president thinks all of this money is coming from. Whereas cities already, the Metro Police in Cape Town, the Metro Police in Johannesburg must be aggregated and deployed to fight crime before we get to the army, because the army is trained to kill, not to protect.
You spoke about the Madlanga Commission of Inquiry. He's announced that a few weeks ago, a task team that's going to be dealing with the recommendations of the Madlanga Commission of Inquiry. Do you have confidence this time around that, unlike the Zondo Commission, the recommendations of this new inquiry are going to be implemented?
Until we deal with politicians, really, I think the Madlanga Commission will be a waste. And the preliminary report only speaks to officials that are coming through. If the president is serious, fire Senzo Mkhunu and deal with Begicel, deal with the politically connected people, because these are people who are accused of receiving bags of money. These are serious issues. And if we deal with the politicians, then everyone else in the civil service and citizens will know and respect that the law in this country is equal and is applied to everybody.